discretion is advised.
Long live the Empire. Long live the Empire.
Long live the Empire!
Long live the Empire!
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geekin Out. I'm yours truly, Dante Basta here for another Out of Your Mind Wednesday night stream, y'all. And today, guys, we'll be discussing a few newsworthy stuff. Sideshow is doing a Sideshow Con, not going back to Comic-Con apparently, and also the newest released KX Enforcer Droid, not K2, but the KX Enforcer Droid from Mandalorian. I'm here with my boy tonight, Don Prime. Hey, Don, how you doing?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining on us this Droid Enforcer Wednesday, or more so, the KX T800.
Or, in this case, the Hamlet version of the K2 Enforcer Droid over here. Alas, poor Mandalorian. I knew him well.
Or in his case, I did not know him, nor did I care. He was just a target to destroy.
The Terminator, bruh. The Terminator K2 droid, or K8 Enforcer Droid. Yeah. I feel that everybody and their mother felt that in Book of Boba Fett. When the K8 Enforcer, when Mandalore got nuked, and the K8 Enforcer Droid was just walking through the smoke and fire of the planet, everyone thought of the Terminators. Yeah,
I mean, and the more I think about it, and again, it's kind of a 50-50 movie in the franchise for some, but it's actually more of a reference, I think, from one scene in Terminator 3. Because you actually see the T-800s coming out of the beach through the water, but there's also the HKs are also in the background. So, but I mean, again, but it also could be, from T2, from the opening, war scene. But again, you see that and you just invoke it. I mean, and I'm not going to lie, right off the bat, I had this on pre-order. I assessed things, and it's an awesome model. But again, if this comes out again, it has to be K2. And again, I know it's just one of those, again, to the random person, they'd be like, it's the same thing. What does a name mean something to you? But for us, it means, again, they are the uninitiated. But we, collectors, are initiated, aren't we?
I'm trying to figure out a poll here. Kings and Forces Droids, do not, waiting for K2, right? I could put that in. That's right. Waiting for K2 from Andor, right?
Well, and again, at this point, it has been confirmed when Andor eventually, resumes its progress. The last 3 episodes, the last arc, is going to be the last 3 days.
Yeah.
Before Rogue One. So
it's supposed to like, for the second season, it's supposed to jump in between timelines.
Yep.
As the series progresses to the final days of Rogue One team at that point. Yeah,
so I mean that right off the bat says a couple of things. First off, Melshi's coming back because Melshi was the leader of the mission to get Jin. But that also means we're gonna have to see K2 either get reprogrammed or the whole event of how he comes into Andor's company, because at that point, Melshi is working with him.
Yeah.
So it's like K2 almost has to kind of trust Melshi a little bit as well for it to work as it did. So I'm thinking we might see a little bit of that too, where the 3 are dealing with each other.
Okay. I guess we'll see what happens when season 2 comes rolling in. There's some characters I am looking forward to if Hot Toys does commit to it. I'm thinking they'll probably wait till season 2 more than season 1. So far with the Kings and Enforcer Droid, I love it. The one thing I will say about the Kings and Enforcer Droid, though, they did tone down on the battle damage, not the battle damage, but the what's one for the
weathering.
The weathering on it. Because I think there's one or two things that occurred with the weathering, right? The tone down the weathering. I feel that one, maybe Hot Toys sold all the complaints with the Mandalorian Deluxe. You know, past few months, people were complaining that the weathering was too much on the Mandalorian Deluxe set that came out for season 2. Or Hot Toys sold an advantage here for collectors that do want a K2 placeholder, right? So they toned down on the weathering, so it looks more like a K2XO placeholder than a K Enforcer Droid. So
that's logical.
That's my thoughts. I feel that possibly Hot Toys was thinking for the collectors at this point. That because I know people, most of us are pretty much picking this up because we don't have a K2. And what K2 is like what? Pushing $800.
Yeah, I know. I sold it years ago. Don't remind me.
Hell, I think we had people complaining about the weathering on this when it was first released. People were not too happy that why do we need all this weathering on the KX Enforcer Droid, right? But the thing is, it's in the moment of what happened in the final moments of Mandalore with the the nuking of Mandalore. So. I'm all right with it. Either it was they went with the weathering or not. I was okay with this. So, Darv Dress brings up might be a long wait for season 2 of Andor writer strike. That's true. But at the end of the day, they'll just deal with it, and we'll see as things progress. So, some guy has brought up happy birthday, #happy birthday Ash.
Ash Chase. I've been seeing the comments. It's birthday time for Ash Chase.
Congratulations, Ash Chase. I hope you're enjoying your birthday. Hope you're enjoying it with the fam and friends. And I hope you enjoy the stream. The stream won't be as long as most Wednesdays. It's going to end like around 8-ish because I will have to be going to work tonight. But congratulations on your birthday. I hope you have a good one.
Nice. I think we need some goats for that one.
Well, I need some goats. I gotta slow down the goats. People don't like goats.
Okay.
I understand that. I gotta slow down the goats. I gotta slow that down. I gotta keep it. I gotta keep the goats down. Okay. I love the goats. I wish I could just drop them all over the place, but I know people don't like them. But I'll probably throw some ghosts at the end of the stream. I could do that.
Or we can, when the time is appropriate, we can get that little pet from Guardians of the Galaxy 3. See if there's the little cute, the
little furbo with the ears. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that Adam's like, you will not do anything to him.
Let's get the Ghostbusters for Ash. I'll do that. I'll throw in the Ghostbusters for Ash. I'll do that.
Nice.
I know people love Ghostbusters.
Got your stick. Oh! Beat him up! Make him hard! Ready! Let's show this prehistoric bitch how we do things downtown.
There you go. All right. That's my talking about the freaking Ghostbusters, baby.
It's Miller time.
It's Miller time. I missed out on the KS, slipped on it too long. I think you can still pick it up from certain locations. Like if you hunt down this piece, you can still pick it up. But it's going to take a while to get to you, unfortunately. Because some of these places, they don't get them till like, what?
September.
4 to 6 months after the release.
And I'll be honest, again, Big Bad Toy Store is one place that had a few pre-orders. Now, as of today, I don't know if there are any remain. So again, I do not intend to search for this or grab this. So I'm happily will give out, certain sources to people if they come and ask me for them, but I will not give them out on general,
Yeah, no, I got you. No, you got to protect your sources, of course. So yeah, I do agree. Protect your sources.
Now, here's the thing, as Mr. Mom can attest, I gave him one of my sources, and within 5 minutes, he bought it, and it was shipped a day later, and he has it now. So
wow. So far, the K Enforcer Droid is phenomenal. It looks great. I've seen the videos on YouTube from Sideshow. It looks great. I love all the articulation that's gonna be able to pull off on this piece. I think that's pretty cool. I'm hoping that they do strengthen. They did put that in consideration to strengthen the die casts or the joints at this point, because over time, things loosen down because this is a big boy, and I just hope that over time this will last. I've been hearing and I've been hearing certain circles that the joints do they deteriorate
Degrade?
over time. Degrade, right?
Oh, really? So maybe me selling that was not a bad idea.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. That means you gotta be what's it for? Be mindful of how you pose it and stuff. Like if you keep it on a posing position, to keep the arms out for like months and months on end, the gravity, the physics is going to cause the joints to wear down, like anything, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, well, at that point, I mean, if Hot Toys is going to increase their die cast, I mean, at that point, we're going to need some friction greased, or at least some WD-40.
Yeah.
So,
both Fettuccini, K2SO had some loose joints. Yeah. So I'm hoping this is more of a 2.0 situation where they do strengthen the body. Got notification from SS. My KX got delayed by a month. Was on a final damn, dude, man. I'm probably with you, TX boy, because right now I have 2 of these pre-ordered as well. So this 2-shot pass, guys. I'm not in a hurry to get the KX Enforcer Droid. I have these 2 pre-ordered. I know they're waitlisted right now. I don't have to worry about that. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. But as long as you got this ordered, you should be good. Now there's other places where you can pick this up. I went for the 2 because I do want to recreate sort of the moment from Mandalorian where they have these 2 up and running, and I hate the fact they just throwing this out there for us, the variants of probe droids here. I'm like, damn it, like, why are you playing with us, Hot Toys? We know you. We all know what we want. We want probe.
I mean, that's the OG probe droid from Empire.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we all want probe droids, Don. I'm like,
well, yeah, but we all want probe droids. But again, I'm gonna talk for the purist, for the trilogists, for the pure OGs. We don't want the one from Solo. We don't want the one from Kenobi. We want the OG probe droid.
Yeah, from Empire Strikes Back.
Exactly. But again, I'm just saying.
Here's the thing, though. I'll be cool if we do get a probe droid. But if we get a probe droid, if it's the Empire Strikes Back probe droid, I don't mind it if it's another show or another movie, like they did with Andor. They did with the final season 3 of Mondo, where they did show the OG probe.
Exactly. Yeah, something like that.
I wouldn't mind that. Yeah. But either way,
Ash Chase. Ash Chase on his birthday. Thank you.
Ooh, Ash Chase with a $5 super chat. Thank you for the birthday wishes. You guys are all phenomenal. Okay, all right. I'll throw in the goats because I'm trying to keep the goats, within the super chats because I know people don't like the goats. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your ears, everybody.
These gifts,
hey, Peter.
As is tradition, the protectors of our world are bestowed with great beasts. Giant goats! Oh, look at
damn goats. But yeah. My issue is not them playing around with the droids, right? It's like it's when they tease us these probe droids and we don't get them. I want Hot Toys to give us some probe droids because I would like to have them displayed with at least with the KX Enforcer droids because I love that moment. You had all these probe droids just swooping in with the marching of the KX Enforcer droids. I thought that we were going to get the probe droid through Book of Boba Fett at that point.
Nate, I'll just warn you, as someone who had Sideshow's original probe droid, and again, like a lot of people, it just disintegrated due to poor plastic and poor joints and material. You don't realize the size of that probe droid. Like you see it in pictures, you imagine it in your mind, especially if it's on just a short base, with an acrylic rod. I mean, the width is literally like 2 figures. Then you have the arms. And again, if Hot Toys does it, they'll be actually better articulated and won't fall out of place or crack in your hands. But you're literally looking like at a wingspan almost proportionally with inside like Venom.
I'm at 200 figures, Don. I don't care about bringing in a few more probe droids at this point. So I'm cool. I know, and it doesn't matter to me about the size. I just need it in my collection. As far as like the Hot Toys probe droids, if they ever get them out, we already sold the one probe droid with the spy in Mandalorian. Yep. We've seen how big it is. Can you imagine next to a 1/6? It can get very ridiculous.
I mean, it made my Han and Carbonite look kind of small. I'll just say that.
Don, couldn't you glue the Sideshow probe droid together to make it more sturdy? That's interesting. Like, could you do that, Don, to make it more like a statue at that point?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Once it started degrading, I did try to do that. But if you watch, Tested like with Adam Savage, they actually at one time there was like a kit bash kit to articulate and sequence the soundboard, and I tried to do that. And again, live and learn. I damaged the circuit, and so just call it a learning experience. I mean, the figure was already degraded so much, it was kind of like a 50-50. If it works, great. If not, oh well. But yeah, I tried to repair it, and then I tried to hack it with one of the kit bash kits, and it just didn't work. So,
So, there's a pose right there. I could do one of them with the 2 blasters.
The wick. Yeah, that's like a wick pose.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I was thinking what I was going to do with my second one, because my first one is going to carry the newest rifle. I forget the name of the rifle. The newest one that's being used for stormtroopers and short troopers. I was going to use that one for one of my KX, and then I was trying to debate if I'm going to have the other KX with the two blasters in hand, and that looks fine with me. Yeah.
Or I mean, again, if you have any other like, what if you gave them like the rocket from the clone pack or something, like the heavy repeating blaster?
Oh yeah, yeah. Just to recreate a moment from Terminator with the. I like that. Yeah. And these things are articulated, so yeah, you can pull it off, Don. Yeah, I like that, Don. I like that. Damn, Mr. KX Wick. Can you imagine? Andor is going through the personalities for K2, and he stumbled upon the Wick personality. What is this? Guns, blasters, lots of blasters.
Yeah, and instead of a puppy, they kill his companion mouse droid.
Yeah. Oh no! No, Don. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you put that in my head? Oh,
because it works.
Not the poor mouse.
So if we see it, we've already put it out into the ether, and then we can claim copyright infringement.
Oh no!
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, poor mouse droid. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Thick Bantha Boy says, save some money and search for the Hallmark Star Wars probe droid ornament from a few years ago. Great for background. I didn't know a Hallmark did one. That's interesting.
Inputting.
Wow. Oh, you're actually looking for it now. Shoot. Let me actually look for it too. Let me see.
Well, you have the Hallmark Grogu. And so you know it's not bad.
Yeah. Hallmark probe droid.
Oh, damn. I found him.
It came out in 2020. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it looks fine for like a background thing. Yeah.
How big is it?
I'm looking at the dimensions.
It's only 4.5 wide, 3.5 high by 3.5 deep. Ooh, for what they want for it, I can't justify that.
How much is it?
105 plus shipping.
Yeah. Is that the resale price?
No, that's the official price on Hallmark. Wow. They have some left.
Ah, damn.
No, you know why they're so expensive? It's a 2020 San Diego Comic-Con like exclusive that actually wasn't released because there was no Comic-Con.
Yeah, there wasn't. No.
I mean, at that point, just go for the Black Series one.
Might as well, right?
Searching.
Wow, that was okay. Oh, yep, Curating Enforcer Droid just sold out from Big Bad Toy Store.
What did I do? Well, Big
Wow.
Bad Toy Store, you can send the residuals to care of Geeking Out, or you can send both me and Nate a $25 gift card. Wink, wink.
There you go. Think Bandai Boy, bro. I knew it. There's no way that was $100. The price gouging them was $40 when it was released. Now $40 seems about right. Yeah, $40 seems about right for that. But $105, you out of your damn mind. Wow.
So
Damn.
I think a couple of people have actually grabbed the KX from Big Bad Toy Store now.
Yeah. I got it. Defoe, he got it too. Damn. Yeah, damn. Wow. Well, this, you know, I was watching Denobi last night, and Denobi, he brought up the whole situation with the waitlist full and all that, like the market healing situation, where the K's Enforcer Droid, it's coming to the homes of collectors with some resale value, right? These pieces right now you can't. They're selling out from my backups from Big Bad Toy Store. It's only a matter of time before these start rising up in price again, kind of like the K2SOs.
Or like Denobi also said, the R2. Now, I'm fortunate. I already have my Attack of Clones R2. It is freaking amazing. I'm not going to lie. It is chef's kiss. Might be contender for figure of the, well, as a category on its own, droid of the year.
I could say droid of the year doesn't seem too bad for me, but for me, because they already did the R2D2 already from from the OT, I gotta look at it again and compare it with the one I have and see if there's any other than the weathering, just for me to justify it to be a year for me. If I ever want to put it at a year, like figure of the year.
I know, I understand, but at least with this one, from what I've seen, like they're the additional panels in the back opened as well now.
Yeah,
because you have to put that tether for the R2 head. I mean, for the C3PO head. All the accessories he comes with are fully magnetic, or they directly slot in a certain panels. There's very simple. It's just slot in or pull it out, but everything else is magnetic. I don't know if the other one has the like the front side panels also open up to put other accessories.
Yeah.
Okay. But again, it's my first Hot Toys R2. I've had the Sideshow one.
Oh, you never had the Hot Toys?
No, and it's just
wow.
So I've wired it up to my soap reactor now. And again, I've talked to other people. They've done their hacks on the other ones for whatever reason, because I'm using not batteries. The soundboard won't fully engage, but the lights fully work. But when I put normal batteries in, the soundboard fully engages, and the soundboard is still freaking awesome. So,
Dark just brought up no 3PO love. That's what I'm saying. I feel that 3PO might win figure of the year. Like the one for Attack of Clones. We'll see.
I didn't get Attack of the Clones. I'm sorry. I have it. Return of the Jedi on order. Now again,
you didn't order the C3PO one. Oh, did you miss out, or you were like waiting for
Return of Jedi? I'm not gonna lie and don't hate me. I'm not a fan of that look.
Okay.
Again, don't hate me. Don't criticize me. But the thing is, now when that comes in and I have the Attack of the Clones one, I'm kind of like, what do I do with my Sideshow figures, like my Sideshow C3PO and my Sideshow R2? Plus, I have a custom base for them.
I feel like either you sell them and make some money back to use it for anything else, or make a custom C3PO backpack
and hack the head.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. You might as well give it a shot. See what you can do,
and then at that point, just take the Sideshow R2 and be like, "Hey, custom time. See where it goes."
Yeah, exactly. That's all. If there's a Sideshow products, I would just hack the hell out that C3PO and turn it into a C3PO backpack.
I mean, and again, here's the thing: the C3PO from Sideshow actually is one of their very better figures.
Yeah,
I mean, no hate.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I think it's the better version of their other pieces. I hear the Boba Fett is terrible. Kenobi, depending
The
on
body
when
for
it was
Boba
released.
Fett. The body, everything after the first release is horrible. But
Yeah.
overall, the accessories and even the soft goods are
Yeah.
pretty damn good.
Yeah, I heard the Kenobi had a similar situation where they were bouncing around the body quality, and depending on when it was released, and depending on when it was, because there was multiple pre-orders on the Kenobi from Sideshow Mythos Kenobi. There was multiple pre-order engagements. Whenever it sold out, they did another pre-order, another pre-order. They had like 3 or 4 pre-orders back to back as it was getting released and sold out. Collector Lordian. Many will regret not getting the Attack of the Clones C-3PO. We will get many gold ones, but only one this weathered. Look at that. Damn. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. If so far with the waitlist, it's been like waitlist full, and it's looking like the market is rehealing and stuff at that point. And it's going to be very interesting the next coming months if stocks start rising up again. Because some places have been getting their pilots in, some places have been getting their clone troopers in, but they've not been lasting. They've been getting snatched up.
Well, and again, I'm just going to say something right here. It's like Comic Concepts, right?
Yeah.
So they apparently got more more shinies in. And they listed them for $320.
Yeah, but that's shipped though, as well. The shipping is included on that price.
Yeah, but what did they go for retail?
Let me see. You were talking about the clone pilot, right?
No, I'm not talking clone pilot. I'm talking clone trooper shiny.
Clone super shiny. Okay.
And they're asking $320 for it now.
Okay. Clone super shiny. Give me a second. I'm looking. Give me a second. Let me. Give me a second. Okay. I'm looking. Wow. Damn. Sizes don't even have it listed anymore. Oh, give me a second. I can't remember how much is the price on the Clone Trooper Hot Toys. It's not Jesse. There you go. That's the one. Okay. Join the wait list. $230. So,
yeah, no, Joe P. No, they also had the clone itself, not just the pilot.
So, okay. So Joe P. says it's plus shipping. Oh wow.
Yeah. So they have the clone pilot and the clone.
So let me see. Let me see the tax and shipping on my trooper over here, on my orders. Fully because I have an order right here. Let me check how much would it be complete, going out the door. Because $230 retail at Sideshow, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I was gonna look for a clone at that price, I'd say screw it. I'll just buy a B1 from overseas.
So I'm looking at out the door from Sideshow, $274. Yeah, that's comic concepts is $320. Wow, yeah. Damn. That's a bit much. Yeah, but I guess that's the only way to pick it up. Concept is not shipped price. Oh damn! Wow, I thought that was shipped for that price. Oh well, $270. I guess for those of you that at this point is punished by history, right? As Zenobi would say. Wow. So you brought it up, Don. How you feel about it?
About that price?
How you feel about it that Common Concept has
I mean, they better justify it that they had to buy another stock, from another source, and that's why it costs more. I mean, if that's what they did, and completely understand, but I haven't seen any justification for this markup. So
the markup is $46, right? Between $274 out the door from Sideshow and $320 retail at Common Concepts, right?
That's and again, without tax or shipping.
Yeah, without shipping. You got to add another $30-$40 on top of that, right?
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially, right? on top of the 46 markup.
Okay, so now apparently they've sold out of the ones they had.
Yeah. It looks like it's sold out. Only see Clone Pilot for 320. Damn. Oh, damn. Yeah, it's hot right now. I don't blame Common Concepts for marking up their stuff. It is a hot item. It is a hot item, and it was also a pre-order item at Common Concept as well. For those people that missed the bus, they gotta pay the extra to catch up. So I don't blame them for that. So
I mean, again, I'm not blaming them. I just want to, and again, they're not like a private retailer. They're not eBay. They're not a BS tier. I mean, again, if they had to pay to extra to get an additional source, that's fine. But if they were allocated an additional source from, like, say, Sideshow somehow, and now all of a sudden they're charging more for it.
Okay, so I haven't watched Dante's streams in a while, but BMW has brought up Common Concepts always admitted he would mark up after sellout in some cases. He talked about this on Dante's stream before. Okay, so all right,
Okay.
so he has admitted it. He has admitted
Okay,
it.
you know what then? Cool. He said it and he stands by it. So, and he let people know about it. And I did not know about that. So thank you. And I stand corrected. So again, if he's let people know about it, that's his business and all the power to him. He's fully transparent about him. So no hate then.
Yeah. Well, he's being transparent, right?
Exactly. No hate. Be
Mr.
transparent.
Musashi, I totally agree with Don. It's a bit scummy to jack up prices because it's sold out. Not saying I'm not saying that it's good on Comic Cons to do that. I feel that they have every right to do whatever they want with the piece they have, but it sucks. It does suck.
And again, I'll just say
this is his business.
He was transparent about it, and you know what? If more people were transparent about things, there'd be less hate. Because again, you have to understand it's his business, but again, as part of his business, he made
business, right?
But he made his views transparent.
Yeah.
So again, I didn't know about that, but so again, I stand corrected, and that's actually someone who stands in front of their business and lets people know. So again, no hate. Oh, we got Loco in the back.
Yeah, my brother from another mother, Loco Lu.
What's poppin', people? I'm on heavy medication right now, and I feel.
Is it called Mandalorian?
Awesome. No. This is just a little fidget spinner for me right now because I'm on plenty of meds. I threw out my back.
Are you orbiting Saturn right now? Did you raid the dental meds?
Oh no. I didn't go around Saturn yet. I'm gonna do that when I come back from Pluto. Cause I'm going to Pluto.
Oh,
I'm going to Pluto.
You going to the Kuiper Belt?
Oh,
we're giving you an astronomy lesson here too, folks.
Oh yes. If not, we're gonna zip past Uranus. Whoa, pause, and then.
So Loco, how you've been, man?
Man, I've been all over the place, man. The wedding's coming soon. I told y'all, the wedding's gonna be right around the corner. Things are doing great with the fams. Daughter's gonna graduate, which is great. New job is kicking my butt. Threw out my back. Threw out my back last week, and I threw it out again yesterday. Right now, I'm on heavy meds right now. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm in space. I have enough in me to, keep me sitting upright, but I've been bedridden for the past 2 days.
Another thing I want to bring up, Darth Dress says supply and demand. First law of capitalism sucks, but everything goes up. It's selling out. Here's the thing, guys. At the end of the day, there was time for you to pre-order these for the price they were going for at the time of retail, right? You had time to pre-order these. Now, when they're selling out everywhere. I'm not surprised there are companies out there that are marking up the price. There are other companies that might sell their figures for the retail price that was original, right? But at the end of the day, you're going to have to play the hunt game to get for the price that you want. It's the nature of the beast. For me, I pre-ordered mine. I didn't want to go through the hunt game to try and find these for for the retail price or the price I wanted out of for 2024 at Sideshow. I'm okay. That right there. I committed to the pre-order and I'm going with that. For those of you that are still looking for your clone troopers, I hope for the best. but you might have to sacrifice in order to catch up. It sucks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I found the Trooper.
Oh, sorry.
But I can't. No, I'm saying I found the shiny. I found a shiny clone, and I'm like, I have to bite the bullet if I want it, and I do want it. I just can't get it right now. I gotta wait till after the wedding. So
yeah, understood.
8-Bit Flea has brought up. Can't forget that. Not everyone can pre-order everything though. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. Like there's certain figures I had to sacrifice that I couldn't pre-order, and now I'm gonna have to hunt those down for the price I want. It sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
It sucks. You can't pre-order everything. You can't pre-order everything. There's some figures I can't even pick up right now because I'm sacrificing them for the other pre-orders I'm getting. Like the Avatar figures, I haven't even pre-ordered those, and I can't even imagine how much are those going to go for when I miss it.
And I'm not ranting on anything again. I have those, I did not get the shiny because, again, for my display, I didn't need one. Now, for the clone pilots, I already have mine on pre-order. So I'm just, again, kind of like Nate, for the people that couldn't pre-order, that for the people that, are new or that, kind of slept on it, for the everyman, for the uninitiated, so to say, again, it's kind of a shock, especially, so to say, to a newer collector, say someone who's just got into the game within the last year or 18 months, because they're used to everything lasting, everything being on Sideshow, potentially hitting.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Don. Here's the thing about that. Like the K's Enforcer Droid over here. We were preaching that this piece was not going to last. Like every other piece that was waitlisted, we were preaching that these weren't going to last. This is a different game. The first one that got hit was Peacemaker. That was the first one.
True. You are very true. Now, and again, I think it's also been brought up a few times by other people, and so I don't know who to give the credit for this idea to, but there's also kind of in the back of a lot of collectors' mind, even especially us, the veteran collectors, how many 501st did they make? How many Coruscant guards did they make?
Let me see.
You know what I mean?
The 501st was close to what Rex was, like 18,000 pre-orders.
Exactly. So I almost think people were expecting those numbers as well. You know?
So yeah, because we was in the same climate for a long period of time, but it was going to be a time of stabilization, and that warning shot was Peacemaker, but it affected everything else because we're limboing between properties. And by the time they release something new, we're in the second season of it and in the middle of something else in a different property. Like, for instance, we'll be in season 2 of Mandalorian while Marvel's still busting out the last pieces of its Endgame. And we're still, filling in those gaps and those voids. This is why a lot of collectors, I'm selling my Marvel, I'm going into OT. Or I keep my OT bits and pieces and I'm giving up on Mandalorian and I'm just getting endgame stuff. Or, they're cherry picking their collection and they're going through the cycles. And this is not everyone. This is a lot of people who are all in the game trying to get every single one that came out. But then again, it's part of the hobby, man. You got to see when the wave comes. When the wave comes, you have to ride it or you drown.
You ride it or you drown. Yeah.
Well, basically, like we all say, and even Denobi, as other people are saying, just give the credit to Denobi from what I just said. I mean, you got to curate your own collection. Listen, your office space, your room, your shelf, whatever, guess what? That's your own museum. Okay. Just like every man's home is his castle. Guess what? Your collection is your own museum. It doesn't matter if it's a shelf or if it's, that giant home with the freaking Star Wars movie theater that's like 20 minutes away from Nate, At
the end of the day, collect your way. Rule number 3 of Nate's rules: collect your way. Because you can't copy and paste Don, or you can't copy and paste Lou, you can't copy paste me. All right, You gotta do your own thing, because at some point you're gonna hit a wall, and you're like, damn it, man, I'm gonna have to sacrifice this figure in order to pre-order this one. At the end of the day, just follow your follow the rules, collect your way, and not many of us gonna make it. But I wish everyone can make it. I wish, but this is not the game we play, and we do our best to help you guys be in the know and be prepared for what's coming. Because at the end of the day, not all of us are gonna make it.
As head of security, it is my job to keep you alive. I will not succeed. Not with all of you. If you wish to survive, you need to cultivate a strong mental attitude. You've got to obey the rules. Pandora rules. Rule number 1.
Rule number 1.
That is awesome. Collect your way. Rule number 1: collect your way.
Nick Bantha Boy brought up. Look, don't forget a wise man once said, "Gator, play that. Play it, don't play it." I need to get that clip too. I need to get that, Gator. Oh God, I need to get that so bad, bro.
Nice. I mean, I'll just say something real quick too. If you make a decision, again, if you make a rational decision after looking at a figure, you do the numbers, you run whatever assessments you do, you say, you know what, I can live without that figure. You also need to learn once it comes out, once, you see the photos, you see people hyping it up, you got to basically learn to rest on your decision. You can't be drawn into the hype. You can't be drawn into, oh my God, am I missing out? If you didn't pre-order a figure, you didn't pre-order it for a specific reason. Don't be drawn into the hype when it's released. And then you have to buy it for anywhere from 15 to 30 to 40% more than if you pre-ordered it. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like what people are doing now. They're paying at least 40% more the markup price right now because of certain figures are selling out, right? They're on wait lists. Yep.
Exactly. And that's another rule you should also put out, more of discipline. Trust your gut. Trust your decisions. If you don't order something, you didn't order it for a reason. Because again, if you see a figure, you pretty much know within anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. Once you see the initial photos, you process it, you go to memories on certain media, you've known or read about a figure. If after that time you don't know you want the figure, if it's not an already immediate pre-order, you're not going to get it. So why spend the extra money to get it when that money could be spent for something that could come out that you want immediately?
So,
again,
hey Don, just to bring up Don, rule number 2 is pretty much what you were saying.
Okay, sorry.
Know your collection. Trust your gut. Know your collection. You're the only one that knows your collection. I don't know your collection. Don doesn't know your collection. Lou doesn't know your collection. You're the only one that collects in your collection. So I'm not collecting for you. Don's not collecting for you. Local's not collecting for you.
Oh my God, the pollen is so bad here.
I know, man. Claritin works dreams.
Oh,
bro.
Jesus. It's just like, it's clogging up my throat. It's clogging up my nose. And it's like, I'm sounding like a robot now.
Whiskey shot. No.
I
mess with you.
No, we got the YouTube rules.
Oh yeah, I know, right? YouTube rules.
Well, YouTube. Here's the thing, though. Like, I think we can drink, but we can't flaunt it. All right, like we could.
Can't show labels.
You can't show labels because YouTube has been hitting me hard with the freaking drinking. Like, I had to go back and try and review it, and they're like, "Nah, you showed off that Bacardi too much. We're gonna have to limit the ads in this video." I'm like, "Damn it!" So
unless and then they'll put Bacardi ads on the video.
Yeah. So I gotta be careful. We can't flaunt it. I can't show it off Bacardi as I used to. So if we do any drinking streams, like we could drink, but we can't flaunt it. Yeah.
Gotcha. But you know what? I want to. That's funny. That Don. And the rule number 2. That Don brings up the rule number 2. Know your collection. Only you know your collection, right? It's funny because a lot of people haven't been pre-ordering, but yet during the pandemic, everyone was collecting pre-orders. And I think that's probably why a lot of things sat. So if you're pre-ordering, collecting pre-orders, and then you're canceling and not getting your NRD back, how much money are you spending? How much money are you just throwing away for the possibility of having something to not have it at all. You know, this is why rule number 2 is very important, to know your collection, to know what you like. Granted, I like this droid. He's big, he's imposing. He was very important in Rogue One, and he's very important in The Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. So I missed out on this because I was playing the game and whatever, and this is one of those ones that, you know, hit you just like the C3 and the R2 and the clone. So it's like, all right, which one affects my collection the most of not having, and also my attachment to the character? You know what I mean? And these are not main characters; these are side characters. You know, it's not it's not the Mandalorian that Din Djarin. That's the main dude. You want your main dude, but then you want your side characters to complement. So you get yourself IG-11. You get yourself, the bird poop Boba Fett, or you get yourself the clean version of that, with the throne, and you can have that as something else as well. But you got to know your collection. Gotta know it.
Here's another thing too about it. I already know after watching a movie. I don't even wait till the Hot Toy figure gets released. I already know if I'm gonna pick up a figure or not for that movie. Like, for example, if I just watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, I watched that movie not only for the story, for the plot, and for the cakes, but for the damn freaking fact that there are Hot Toys involved in that movie I would like. And I already have in my mind which figures are coming into my collection.
Why'd you bring that up, Nate?
After watching the movie, right? After watching the movie. I'm just using Guardians of the Galaxy as an example.
I know, because
you're
going to make me break my rule.
No, Don. No, wait, what do you mean break your rule? What's going to happen?
No, you know how I said I'm not going to buy anything if it's not in the Infinity Saga? Then I watch Guardians 3 and I'm like, James Gunn, why are you hitting me with a freaking left hook and then telling me to pack my emotional baggage?
They're coming.
It's just like, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't have a rocket. That 2-pack is kind of tempting. Now, the thing is, for me, I know, like Blue Tattoo was saying, like, just because you pre-order doesn't mean you don't love it, or vice versa. That for me is, I've got to sit back and see what they potentially release. Because Star-Lord, I don't have one. And again, especially at the end, I might have to break my rule.
Oh my god, I love Oilers comment here. Nate, I'll buy one and repaint it in a Bacardi colors, and we'll call it the Bacardi Bot. Bruh.
I love it.
The Bacardi Enforcer. I love that. The Bacardi
Enforcer. Trademark. Nate, that's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt.
He needs a bat logo on the arm. That's what he needs.
Damn.
He needs that Bacardi.
Nate, that's
bat
a t-shirt.
Logo on the arm.
Damn.
No.
Okay. Let me squash this rumor that's being spread in the comments. I'm not getting 6. I'm just getting 2. Okay. Just getting 2 of these, all right? Not getting 6, all right? I'm considerate for other collectors, okay? Oh, my God, I love this one here. More is more. Who's getting 4K droid? Only the real collectors. Oh, my God. You know what? Because of that name right there.
I want more.
I want more. Oh, man. Okay, Lou, what you were saying? My bad.
I lost my train of thought when you showed that. Got me rolling. Oh man. Oh shit. I'm just saying, when you get the Bacardi bot, it has to have the Bacardi bat logo on the side of the arm. It has to have it right there on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Put it right there.
Yeah.
Put it right there. But yeah, man, like, remember what I told you before when it came to the Guardians of the Galaxy? I want to wait for the last movie so that way they can have all the uniforms, like everything's uniform. No one's missing a top or anything like that. Everyone's in uniform. In this case, Groot is an exception. But, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. When I saw Cosmo, I was like, yes.
Yep.
Oh my God. But I'm really disappointed. Hot Toys, where is my Howard the Duck? Where's my Howard the Duck?
I'm really surprised we haven't gotten like. Here's the thing, though. We didn't see Howard. Wait a minute. We're getting into spoilers. No, my bad.
Yeah.
They're going to talk about it. I wish we do. I wish we might get like an animal pack or a Cosmo pack with Howard the Duck. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah,
dude. Every movie of Guardians, and I think if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I think also Thor Ragnarok. You saw Howard the Duck.
Was he in?
I think he was in the background. I
know he was in 1, 2, and 3 of Guardians.
He was also in Endgame.
He was also in Endgame. Yeah.
Yeah, because he rocked like a space shotgun.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, where's Howard? Howie? How you not bring Howie? We need Howard the Duck. Come on, man. That's like your calling card. You know what I mean? Every time Denobi talks about how Howard the Duck and this is
and then Howie would kid bash Elizabeth
exactly.
Shue.
And every time he says Howard the Duck and Denobi does that, bro, Don, he makes me think of Howard the Duck chewing a cigar while he's thinking about making hot toys, and the toys is the same size as him.
So here's another thing too. I've learned my lessons about pre-ordering figures and whatnot when I was doing Funkos, because there was rare pieces, right, that were selling out quickly within a few months, within a month or two, or sometimes within a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to pre-order it. I had to make my decision then, right? Like I couldn't make my decision after within months in advance. No, I had to go and make, if that thing popped up, I had to make my decision within a few seconds of that. So with the one thing I like about Sideshow and Hot Toys is it gives me breathing room to figure out if I need this figure or not in my collection, right? Mm-hmm. And I've experienced that, I experienced the hardships going through Funkos, because it's ridiculous with Funkos. Like, I know people don't collect Funkos, but back then and today is bad. It's still bad because of the bots. And it was ridiculous for me trying to get what I wanted, and that's why I left. Because I do like the fact that with Hot Toys, I have breathing room to figure out if I need a figure or not in my collection. And we have time. You got between a few months to nearly a year sometimes with some figures. Like Fennec. She's still hanging on with Cobb. Hell, Cobb Vanth had blue screen twice before it actually went to waitlist. So look at that. Within the year and a half, like it lasted. So you still had time to figure out if you wanted that overpriced sheriff of Tatooine. And yes, I believe Cobb Vanth is overpriced. It should have been $280, but I don't know what happened with that. Big Manta Boy, you must buy one. Which 1/6 you buying? High Evolutionary or Penny? High Evolutionary.
High Evolutionary.
High Evolutionary. I'm not buying Pennywise. If High Evolutionary gets released, then possibly we'll pick it up.
Do you really have to ask?
I don't like Pennywise, bro. I don't like Pennywise.
Do you know what town I live in, Loco?
You have to ask.
No, seriously, I live in Derry.
Marvel.
One of the inspirations that King used for a name.
I know
so
exactly
no.
what town you live in, but still.
Hey, question to everybody on the chat that has a K2SO.
Derry, yeah.
I was hearing that there's some modifications to the KX Enforcer Droid with the joints and the articulation. Is this true? Can you not do this with the K2SO? Yeah, because I don't have the K2SO. I don't know if you could do this or not. Can you do this, Don? When you had this, could you do this?
I'm not gonna. I can't remember so much as, but this, for whatever reason, looks upgraded. I don't know why, but this looks superior to the original K2. I don't know if it's the joint, like the joint movement or the way they position the joints, but this does look like it might have more articulation. So.
Wolfmoon, why modifications? I have K2SO. Yeah, there you go, Wolfmoon. Explain to us what you can do here with this droid. Can K2SO do the same thing? Because I've been hearing from folks that there's some things you can pull off with the KX Enforcer Droid that the K2 can't.
Yeah, and again, I sold mine years ago, so I don't generally remember the articulation range it had.
Yeah, I'm legitimately asking. I hear the K2 had issues with the joints. Okay, yeah, me too. That's what I heard. Like over time, the articulation was going down. Not the articulation, but the joints were deteriorating over time.
All right, so some are saying it's the same, only the paint job.
Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay,
Yeah.
I just hope the joints are no difference. Okay, Starcraft says no difference. So I'm hoping that the joints are upgraded, like, or strengthened. There you go. You don't have to upgrade them, just strengthen them. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. Seems the same. Okay, seems the same. Wow. So you know what else I was thinking, Don? Because I'm getting two of these, I might put one with Jin and Charon Inwi, and then put the other one with the Book of Boba Fett set.
I mean, you could do that, but it's almost, if you're going to put the wrong KX there, you need to get one of those decals and put the blaster hole in his chest.
Put the blaster.
Did you know that was me? Of course I did.
Yes. You know what? Just because I love that moment from Jin and K2. Because this K is Enforcer Droid, I gotta put this scene up.
You'll need this. You wanted one, right?
Your behavior, Janasso, is continually unexpected.
Jin, come on.
I love that moment. No, guys, I don't have the original one. I was collecting 2019 at the halfway point 2019 after Endgame. So I missed my shot with the original Rogue One line with K2SO. I did manage to pick up Jin and Charon Inwi for pretty much retail or way below the resale price, because at the time during the summer of 2020, people were just selling their figures like it was going out of business sale. Like the discounts were glorious. Yeah, a lot of people like to credit my grails, and I'm like, dude, I did the hunting for these grails. Like the resale value, I did not pay resale value for these. I hunted these grails, for the the close to retail price.
You got pandemic sale. Pandemic sale means I bought it for retail.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The pandemic retail. That's what it is. When you get grails, you get it for the pandemic retail.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore. Until something else happens. And then when something else happens, like, uh-oh. Got to get rid of stuff. Survival mode.
That's a cool pose right there. Look at that.
Oh, he's showing some thigh action, baby. Where's P-Rock when you need it?
I know. I was just thinking that.
Wow.
It's like walking the catwalk. I got it, baby. Dual blasters and all.
I like 8-Bit Flea's comment here. Adding these grails for the green screen was hard. It's hard work. No, real talk. It was hard work, man. It was hard work just to get them on my green screen.
Yo, I'll tell you right now, just looking at this KX droid, man, and the way his joints look, is getting me so hyped for RoboCop because I never had one in my hand. So I'm looking forward to it.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put these bases, these rock-like bases, like the terrain bases. I'm gonna put these on my endgame display, so I could like just have like terrain. I think I'll be able to pose up K2SO to stand up by itself. Oh, K2.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it.
I'll tell you this much, man. If you want some terrain and you want to do it right. Get yourself some styrofoam, cut it up, throw some paint on it, have some fun. Have fun being destructive, and then throw some paint on it to be a little creative, and then add it to it, and you'll be fine. As long as you give it a little Mod Podge and some some flat coat, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, texturing and detailing.
Yep. And that's just going simple. That's not getting to the levels of our boy Oilers. Oilers, that man's a madman, a mad scientist, mad genius, man. Big shout out to him.
TX Boy brought up, nice to see pieces go from chase to grail status again. Looking forward to looking back a year from now and see where all these pieces are in the future. I agree. I'm curious to see how the market heals in the next coming years, because the 2022, 2023 pre-orders aren't lasting. So I'm curious to see how they're going to fare going forward. When these are all pretty much waitlisted at that point.
Well, I think that also plays into part of our later discussion with the change of conventions and is it the death of San Diego Comic-Con?
Ooh.
Is it the death of New York Comic-Con to follow?
I don't think so. I think the conventions are going to be...
That was the hype. You're not supposed to answer yet.
Oh, that was the hype? Thought that was
That was the question. Stay tuned.
The stay tuned? Oh, okay.
Well, we'll talk about it in a few minutes.
We're going to talk about it in a few minutes. I do want to bring it up. I do want to bring it up over here real quick. Let me see. I want to try to get the link real quick. Let me see. Where's the link at? NBC. So Don, you only say you're only getting one, right?
No, I'm not getting one. I'm not getting this.
Oh, you're not? Oh, wow.
No.
I would like to get one.
Now, will you be picking up the K2SO if it comes out from Andor?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think season 2 is probably going to be the one where Hot Toys is going to consider getting us figures, unless they do throw us the Andor from season 1, and then that's it. With the droid, his droid, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, there are, like other people are saying, there are color differentiations. There's weathering variants within K2SO that would be distinguishably noticeable, if they did the correct paint job, but who knows? And again, I'm just wishing, I'm hoping on a star. I'm putting it out in the ether. We'll get a proper 2.0, but younger K2.
Yeah.
Younger by 5 days.
Wolf Moon, will there be a K2SO for Andor? Because season 2 takes place close to Rogue One's final days, then yeah, there is going to be a K2SO involved with Andor. Because of the timeline season 2 takes place. There's going to be multiple timelines going forward, multiple time jumps, and then the final 3 episodes are going to take place pretty much, or the final episode is going to take place 3 days before Rogue One happens.
Yeah, so if they use the comic book timeline that introduced Andor and K2SO, we're potentially going to see K2 in the last 6 to 7 episodes.
Yeah. That's my guess. But all right, I think we're done with K2. Let me bring up the voting here that I got going and see how many people are actually picking this up. All right. So an hour in, 111 votes. KX Enforcer Droid by Hot Toys. 53% say do. 26% say do not. Waiting for K2 for Andor Season 2, 12%. And waiting for Return of Jedi, 11%. Yeah. All right, we'll end the poll there, I guess. Yeah. So that's a good 52% for do right there. Do not, 26%. I guess, if you already have the K2SO, why you need another K2SO variant? And then waiting for K2 from Season 2, that's right. Like, Don, you're part of that 12%, right?
Yep.
Yeah, waiting for the K2 from season Andor Season 2.
Still not the 2% club, though.
Not the 2% club. That's funny. All right, end the poll there. All right, guys. 114 votes. I appreciate that. The engagement there, guys. I do appreciate that. Also, guys, before we move on to the Sideshow Con discussion, we do have a giveaway video going for Saturday. I'm still debating whether or not we're going to do a live stream for it or a just straight video stream, and then all you have to just comment on that video and follow the rules. We're giving away 2 $25 gift cards, 1 $50 gift card, and
the Cobra pack that has some of our swag, but the mint and sealed package from the Haslab Sky Striker program. the Cobra Trooper with the retro, early 80s packaging. And this is the potential unboxing.
Oh, that's a.
Nice.
Ooh, isn't that the Comic-Con box? Yeah.
It's the Sith Trooper.
Yeah. That's the
Sith
Comic-Con
Trooper.
box. That has to be the Comic-Con box because the Sith Trooper, the original one from Sideshow, there's two variants. There was a Comic-Con box with the red packaging, and then there was the Sideshow version, which was the regular box.
Oh, damn! I didn't even know that. Damn, Combat hooked me up.
That's the Comic-Con box.
Oh, damn!
Wow, yeah, because the original Sideshow version only came with the regular Star Wars box that you see.
Okay.
I've never seen Nate get so hype over a box.
I love my boxes, man.
Hey, box art is still art, brother.
No, box art is still art. I know that.
2% club.
Just say, remember what happened last time? The box attacked him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the boxes fell on me. Yeah. Well, they didn't. They fell on the side of me.
Attack of the cardboard.
And then I got blamed for it because.
Man, that's funny. That's funny.
Goodness.
I mean, Big Dog Power 1. Did you guys peep the leaked photos from Seth freaking Rollins on the set of the new Captain America movie? Yeah, I saw the leaked photos of the new Captain America figure.
Outfit.
Now, I'll definitely call down with Captain America because that's more of the Captain America colors. The one from the show, that's more like Captain Puerto Rico. That's my colors right there. So that's Captain Wepa right there.
See, I like the one from the show because that one right there is a 1-to-1 representation of the comic.
And it's Big Dog Pound Run. At this point, we're aging ourselves if you know who Seth Rollins is. Dr. Allcom. Hey, that's a reference from Johnny Mnemonic. Dr. Allcom.
So it looks like they're going for more the darker Captain America colors, which it's pretty cool. It's up to you guys whether or not you want the darker colors, kind of like Endgame colors, or you want the more brighter Captain Puerto Rico colors from the show. So you got two variants here you can go with. And most likely they will release the Captain America version from Captain America New World Order. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I do want to see Bucky in his Bucky cap outfit. I do want to see Bucky in the Bucky cap outfit.
Yeah, I heard that Bucky's not involved in the new Captain America movie.
Nope.
Because supposedly there might be tie-in with the Thunderbolts. Because remember, he's leading the Thunderbolts now. So just because he's not working with Cap now doesn't mean he's not going to be in Cap. Yeah, because eventually, because supposedly antimantium is going to be introduced in that.
You know, another thing too. We can't believe what actors say these days because look what happened to Andrew Garfield. He said he wasn't in the Spider-Man movie, and here we are, right?
Well, that's because Kevin Feige wants to keep everybody tight-lipped, including the leakers. So, like for instance, they were talking about how Deadpool 3 was going to be this specific type of film. And the leakers brought it out, but they had to say it carefully without it being an actual leak. Because, the Marvel and the Mouse, Feige is like, oh, yeah, we're sniping them. We're done. We're not having no more leaks. You're ruining the chances of people's excitement to go to the theater to see it or even just see a trailer at that point. So
hey, Lou, before we move on to Sideshow Con, so you're not going to pick up the KS Enforcer? It looks good, but you're not going to pick it up.
It looks great. I never pre-ordered it. I would like to get it because it looks like an awesome toy. Period. It's big. It's semi die-cast at some parts, and it has tie-ins with the Mandalorian and also Rogue One. So I have nothing from Rogue One, nothing at all, as you know.
Yeah, but, I agree with that. Like, I know most of these collectors are picking up the Kane's Enforcer Droid because I'm part of that group where I don't have a K2SO, and I don't mind having a Kane's Enforcer Droid being my placeholder for K2, along with Jin and Curating.
Yeah. So, you like, for me, I'll hunt them down He's one of those sacrifice figures, but I wasn't gonna let it happen to my mommy She-Hulk. Sorry.
Yeah, I did pre-order Mommy She-Hulk as well.
I got her, and I made sure I got my Cad Bane in. I got my Obi-Wan Vader locked in, and now I got 2 Vaders locked in because I didn't hesitate for the one that we spoke into existence with the skeleton in between the helmet. Yo, dude, oh, that's an epic win right there. That to me is like, if you weren't there watching or on the panel, then you don't understand what that meant. Like, we spoke that specific figure to existence.
And look what I got the other day, Liv.
You showed me this a long time ago.
Look at that.
And I'm happy you got it because you was talking a lot about that figure, man. He was like, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Should be getting my Optimus Prime Premium Edition as well to go with this.
See, I'm trying to backtrack them and I can't find them, not even for a good price.
Yeah, he's been waitlisted at Sideshow, but the other Premium Edition is out there. The Nemesis Prime is out there too.
Yeah, but I don't want Nemesis Prime. I'm not a big fan of Nemesis Prime.
You're not a big fan of Nemesis Prime? I love the color scheme. I've been playing games with Nemesis Prime. I need to stop playing games. I need to get them pre-ordered.
Yeah. Like, at this point, it looks like I'm going to stick to the DX edition because I think I could do more with the DX edition, but I really wanted that premium scaled Bumblebee to go with my Turtles because I wanted to have like a shelf of just my 80s representation. So, I'll have them all in the same scale, like Snake Eyes, Turtles, He-Man, Transformers, and all of them be from different mediums. Like, for instance, Mattel's Masters of the Universe, Dolph Lundgren version. Like, all of them is cinematic. These are the cinematic representations on my shelf. And then, it just fits together. But I have to find that Bumblebee at a good price. But I was gonna bring up someone's question here. Cafe, what does waitlist mean on Sideshow? So you're on pretty much waitlist means that you're part of the list of figures that are waiting to be completely bought and sold out. And if one of them ends up, getting canceled or finding new stock, you'll be alerted of a chance to make that purchase. So pretty much you're on the sold out crowd with the waitlist. List at that point. So you gotta wait till a pre-order pops up on a notification for you, like a waitlist conversion. So it's pretty much a shadow of what's to come for a sold out piece once you're on the waitlist.
Basically, you need someone to drop their order for that person that is on the wait list to get a chance to buy it. Now, here's the thing also with waitlist. If you're on the wait list and you get an email saying, hey, here's your opportunity, that email didn't just go out to you. It may have gone out to 45 other people as well. And at that point, it's whoever can get it. So out of that 45 emails, they may have 3 available. And once you have missed your chance to buy it, that's it. You're off the wait list. You cannot go back on it. You don't have another opportunity to buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's other ways to mitigate that, but I won't tell you. You'll figure it out if you might need.
Geekin Out holds no liability, nor does we advocate illegal activities. Wink, wink.
So
I don't know what you're talking about. We what?
So if you have a buddy who has an account that isn't on the wait list yet, you can tell your buddy to join the wait list on your behalf if you've missed your shot already. I'm just saying. I'm just
or you
saying.
Can just ask Nate to give up one of his extra ones, I've been waiting to do that for a long time.
Daddy, chill. Daddy, chill. Okay.
I got 0 chills today, man. I'm on cloud 9 right now.
Are you at Saturn yet, or are you still orbiting Uranus?
Oh no! I already passed the race. I went down Saturn. Now right now I looped a little bit.
All right, guys. Sideshow Con. Few things I do want to bring up about Sideshow Con. Okay. One, those of you that haven't registered yet, let me copy the link over here and put it on the chat for you guys.
Yeah, I did already. I gotta make sure I got on that.
But no rewards for joining.
No rewards.
Of course not.
The last time they did awards was in October, OctoberCon, and that sucks.
Spectacular.
That's the last time they did rewards. It was a $10 reward, and it sucks.
And they also did the app where you remember? So I'm thinking, what if the app actually killed them? Like people found hacks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about Sideshow Con here. So unfortunately, from what it looks like, and it's been announced, Sideshow will not be at Comic-Con.
They're not coming back no more.
They're not coming back. So from what I remember, right, the last time this happened, not for Comic-Con, but it was the death of E3, where companies were not going to E3 anymore. And this was before the pandemic issues.
2018, 2017 timeframe, when there was like the technology surge and other companies were like, wait, we can do this on our own day and unveil it and get all the press for ourselves if we delay it a week. So that was like the start of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Same thing with Hasbro. Hasbro's done the same thing. They have their own convention.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore.
Well, they haven't done it yet.
But again, and we'll jump to that in the future because I was going to specifically mention that in something that I'm going to. A regional thing.
So it looks like Sideshow is pulling what Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony has been doing the past few years before the pandemic, when they were just leaving out from E3 and doing their own thing with their own live streams. And Sideshow has started to realize this. Do they need to have a presence at Comic-Con? Because the past few years during the pandemic, all we've been seeing, right, was Sideshow Con this, Sideshow Con that. They just recently came back with Comic-Con last year, right, with the N1 Starfighter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the one thing. That's the one thing I'm gonna miss, though, right? The fact that they were at Comic-Con showcasing that N1 Starfighter at their booth, right? Damn, I'm gonna miss that about Sideshow being, present at Comic-Con and just going balls to the wall with all kinds of goodies, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, for New York Comic-Con, like I've gone since 2019, hang out with Loco and all that stuff. I mean, 2019 was freaking, I'm not going to lie, the last good New York Comic-Con. Because, Sideshow was there. They had their whole giant area in one section of the convention center. They were doing the giveaways. They were fully engaging with, the people there. You could actually see items in real life. I was fortunate enough to go to, their party afterwards where they gave away like $10,000 worth of stuff in a raffle. But without certain major companies going to these major conventions, again, in like San Diego Comic-Con or New York Comic-Con, they are like vacation level events. Okay, because they're in major cities on the East and West Coast. There's no in between. And it's an investment. I mean, just for me, I had the opportunity to get San Diego Comic-Con tickets. Now, the thing was, I could only get a Thursday and a Sunday. At that point, it's not worth it for me. If it was like a Thursday, Friday, or a Friday, Saturday, or whatever, 2 consecutive days, that's one thing. But if you're dropping money into these huge name conventions, there has to be a reason to go. And if major companies are no longer going to showcase their products or who they distribution for, or again, that's half the reason a lot of us go. We want to see the stuff in person. We want to see what's coming up. We want to see the molds. We want to see the prototypes. We want to see where our money's going in real life. And if the companies aren't going to be there, I mean, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to New York Comic-Con this year. One of the major reasons is hotels. And again, before the whole thing going on right now, we're not going to get into it. But even a month ago, hotels and Loco knows the hotel I've stayed at because he shows up every year. That's $500 6 months out on a military rate.
Yeah,
that's $500 per night.
Yeah, so you're looking at a grip right there. That's
$2,000 just for the hotel. That's not travel. That's
crazy.
Not the ticket. That's not food. That's not buying crap. So
yeah, that's maddening. It's maddening, and I live in New York, so basically, just having no physical presence at a convention, it's like, why would I buy a ticket?
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be the end of it because there's other toy companies that still remain, statues and whatnot. But it can't be the end because they're not the only company in town that has product. You know what I mean? Like NECA has a presence there. Mezco has a presence, and Mezco is miniature hot toys, and they have a big presence there. But yeah, like I think it was the NECA booth, that booth, and I think it was Bluefin at the time before they just got absolved. Before they got absolved or whatever, they had a big booth, and Tamashii Bandai, they always have a big booth.
Like, I mean, Loco, I'm gonna be honest with you. Last year, literally a quarter of New York Comic Con was Bandai.
Yeah, a quarter of it was Bandai. Dude, like, it was amazing. Like, it was so many sections that was Bandai, and majority of it, for those who weren't there, it was just show space for what's to come and what they already had. So if you already was collecting like Dragon Ball, you already saw what was out. They just put everything back out there for the new stuff to come in, for you to walk around and see all the other newer stuff to come in. So they were just showing the catalog history of what they had, and then the upcoming stuff. Plus, they brought their statues in, their photo spots in.
Yeah.
They brought everything, and then the big line booth. Like they were selling stuff at the con that was exclusive, and they had one specific sell space just so that way you can purchase stuff, and you had to be there on a time schedule. So a lot of that was consumed by Bandai, but that's stuff that usually goes to Sideshow for their stuff, from statues to figures.
But here's another thing. Loco Lu, I want to just add to this as well. Everyone is hurting. Not only companies like Sideshow or companies that don't want to commit because of the even though there's a presence there, is it worth the sacrifice? Is it worth the price to be there? Like even companies where I live in Georgia, right? They don't have the manpower anymore to support more employees. They've been making cuts. Hell, they're like, we have not seen a 24-hour in my area, 24-hour Walmart. I think it's dead right now, and it sucks because I used to love 24 hours Walmart. Everybody is hurting. Everybody is pretty much saving every dime, every penny at this point.
Yeah.
Same thing.
You're
like,
right.
My Walmart was 24 hours at one point. After March 2020, it's been on a normal schedule. It hasn't been open 24 hours since in three and a half years. So.
Yeah, but this was to be expected with the state of the world, and then people not wanting to go back to work, and then some places having restrictions as if it's still going around. It's like everything's in a scramble. Everyone's putting their rules and regulations in, and it's affecting anything and everything it can, right? But as far as like toy companies, hobbies and stuff like that, can you say that this is a dying breed? Like, are we dying breeds as far as like collecting is concerned? Because we have people who are leaving the game and are into digital stuff now. Like, look, NECA is selling digital collections. Okay, nobody expects this. Ow.
Bravo, bravo.
Oh my
The
God.
Spanish Inquisition, the Brady Bunch reunion.
Oh my God. But you see what I'm saying? You know, it's like, is it possible that we are the dying breed? You know, the people that still collect, because a lot of people aren't collecting like they used to, you know, or the hobby is dying slowly. You know, because with video games and people buying digital collections now, like the first time I seen somebody buy a digital collection was NECA.
I think the brick and mortar portion of collecting is dying out because everything else has been just the man, the myth, the legend, the Nobi 2.
I'm here. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Yay,
wow, you made it. You made it.
Well, I'm off today. So typically I'm off on Wednesdays. Last week I had some training I needed to attend, so I couldn't make it last week. But I'm back. It's I get to hang out with you for about an hour. Then I'll go ahead and I'll do the project that I've been dragging my feet on, the review of HAL 9000 from Medicom. I was able to score.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you got your HAL 9000?
Yes.
Ooh, I can't wait to see this.
Yes. In fact, which way is it? It's right.
Hey, I'm still waiting for
I see it.
Daisy.
Denobi, I'm still waiting for your Boba Fett.
You know, I haven't ruled them out.
Your video.
I haven't ruled it out. It's still coming, even though I've struggled with the ideas and the scripts and I hate the character so much. I hate the figure. I told you, it's one of those. The figure is one of those characters I'm so displeased with. I don't even enjoy. Like Boba Fett is not even in my collection. He's in the other room.
Oh, wow.
He's in a pile of not trash, but just he's been thrown into like a box of like electrical equipment. That's how much respect I have for the character.
Wow.
He's fodder.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. He's fodder. He's not garbage. He's fodder in case I need pieces.
He's bantha fodder.
You know, after you shouting out to the heavens of not getting that figure for 6 months, I would have thought you would have just had the video out by now. You know, it was on the boat for 6 months, right?
Look. You know, it was on the boat for I mean, look, the box is still here. Look, right underneath the table, right into the printer, it's still here, right?
Look at this guy.
So I have a system right underneath the table. When a figure comes in, it goes through customs, it checks out, it gets unboxed, and then it finds a home within the case, right? Like last night, my second clone trooper was the one that just
the pilot. Look at that.
The not clone trooper, clone pilot. This is the second one, and you can't see him. He's behind the walker right over there, but he's been displayed because I wanted 2 clone pilots, one with the regular helmet, and then one with the other helmet. So,
hey, Lori, it says hello.
There you go.
Hey, DeLorean, what's up?
Hey, Mr. Real the hater.
So, Denobi, you came right in time because we were just getting started with the Sideshow Con discussion.
Oh, my goodness. I was just talking to Hey DeLorean about this little travesty here. the dark tales of Woo's Sideshow and what's behind the curtain. It's a shame they're a publicly held company because if they were public, I would buy into them just so that I can read their books, just to see how it's being managed.
Are you disappointed that Sideshow is not going to be at the con? I haven't finished up your stream. I've been trying to, but I was just busy last night. But are you disappointed that Sideshow is not going to be present at Comic-Con, or is it just the end times?
I'm disappointed for both aspects, more for the pleasure side of having them at the show, and then the secondary side. I'm also very displeased because I know it's going to hurt them in the long run. Moving into the future, it will significantly hurt them. This is the biggest pop culture event, I'd say, in the world. San Diego Comic-Con. Look, San Diego Comic-Con has an attendance that breaks every year. Was it 150,000 people? You go on their Wikipedia page. I think it capped out at 165 at one point, 165,000 people. That being said, it's not like they're all inside the convention, but it's because a lot of the studios and toy companies also buy into the gas lamp district area. They buy the revenues. They buy the seat in the hotels in the area as well. So not only when you get to experience your Comic-Con, you get to walk over to the Hilton, you get to walk over to the Marriott, you get to walk over to the Hard Rock Hotel, and there is more satellite divisions of San Diego Comic-Con. So it's a 4-day event, and I never get to do everything I want. There's always something to do there. So yeah, it's a very big deal for them not to be there, and they're having their Sideshow Con. Look, San Diego Comic-Con is a registered trademark. It's like you cannot say you're part of the San Diego Comic-Con event without paying your dues. Hence why they tap dance with these names: Sideshow Con, Virtual Con, Mega Con, and all that crap. And they benefit too. I know look, attending the show is really expensive, but they also benefit too from the exposure. They help bring other companies into the mix. They expose they expose other products, because in their booth it does seem like it's all Hot Toys there, but it's because if you follow my channel, I cover Hot Toys, but they also have other products there too. They have like the vinyl, Funko,
the
designer toys, action figures. So it's not just Hot Toys. Hot Toys is part of the puzzle. So having them not there, other toy manufacturers suffer the loss as well too. So what does Sideshow sell on their website? Okay. They sell Queen Studios. Well, will Queen Studios have representation at the San Diego Comic-Con? Last year, they piggybacked off of another manufacturer. They were given like a corner of the booth and they had some exposure and so forth. Does InArts have exposure at the con? Well, no, they didn't have it last year, right? It's typically word of mouth. Mondo has their own booth. So even though Sideshow Collectibles carries Mondo products, Mondo has their own booth. And what, Loco Lu? What is this? Is it a holiday? Did I miss something? Are we?
No. He's just saying hello. Boricua, Huepa, Dominicana. What's up, guys? Yeah.
Yeah, tu sabes.
Yeah, tu sabes. Continue, Denobi. Continue.
No. What was I saying? So it's not just that Sideshow, because Sideshow has their own line of products as well too. They also hurt as well too. Well, yeah, their figures that they sell out of their own line because there's no physical presence, and one could then argue, well, they're going to have their own virtual con. Well, it's not the same. It isn't. It's just it's not. You are at the mercy of their representatives, how it's covered, and their thoughts. It's different when you have an influencer there on site, and they can gauge those first reactions. So to me, I've always found that very important. And I don't know. I can't confirm whether or not they're going to keep their same spot. It's a grandfather type system because it's a union floor. So I don't even know if they're going to be eligible for next year's participation. And if they are, it may not even mean the same booth. They just gave up prime real estate. So it's really, really interesting. I have my press badge verified. I got my hotel room. The only thing I haven't bought yet is my plane tickets. I usually wait till the very end for that. But I'm still going. I still make the best out of it. I don't have a choice. I have to go. If I don't go, I can lose my eligibility on my press badge. Meaning that if I don't go this year, my badge is not activated. I then have to reapply. And I remember when I reapplied for my press badge, it took 2 years.
Wow.
So I go every year. I stop everything. I'm like, I'm not paying for that. It's a lottery system. Even if you wanted to go, like Nate, let's say you came into a pot of money. I'm like, hey, Denobi, I'm coming to San Diego Comic-Con with you. Well, cool, but you have to go through the Hunger Games. You got to go through the lottery system. You got to go through the randomness. And if you're lucky to be picked, you better you better make sure you never miss a year once you do attend your first event.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah, no, because we were talking about this earlier. I kind of survived the games. So when I got to the queue, they're like, Thursday is available. And you can also add Sunday. So, but at that point, I'm like, it's not worth it for me coming from the East Coast for a Thursday and then a Sunday. Because literally, I have to do 2 days in the middle with nothing. That I'm literally, even Friday would have been better than a Sunday. You know, if I could have gotten 2 consecutive days, I would have done it in a heartbeat. But
so the comment that was posted right there, that tells me that this is an individual that's never attended the show.
Wait, you talking about 8-Bit Fleet?
That's correct. If you've ever been to San Diego Comic-Con, you know that it's not a waste of time and money. It's a glorious event. It really is. In fact, it's the only event I make an effort to. I don't waste my time.
Here's the thing, though. But with Sideshow, it could mean a waste of time and money for them, though. That's the problem. As of right now, they're probably hurting compared to the years. You know.
Oh, they're clearly hurting financially. They are clearly hurting. Yeah, yeah. I look. You know. This is. I mentioned earlier. I was talking to Hadalorian about this, and it's just I like to break things down. And who do you point the finger at this, right? Do you point the fingers at the flaky ass collectors or do you point the fingers at the itchy trigger finger purchase order managers, the ones that submit the purchase orders?
Wait, right? What are you doing, Loco?
Pointing at the managers above us.
I mean, was it Loco Lu's fault? Because he canceled the Hulkbuster? Did you have the Hulkbuster, Loco Lu? Did you cancel that? Is it because is that the one?
I never canceled it because I never ordered it.
He never.
So he's trying to take shots at me.
I tried to save you. I tried to save you.
You know, because I know there's some cats in the community who went quick trigger finger on the day one pre-orders back in 2021, and then when those invoices started coming in, then they started raising their hands up in the air like, I'm gonna go to statues now. I'm going to statues now. Canceling 10, 15 toy pre-orders. That's why we're never going to run. That's why we are never going to run out of Toontown Ahsoka. That bitch she's there forever. They must have ordered like 40,000 units and then some.
I think it was more close to what Rex is, because Rex was 18, and then
between the influencers at the time and the hot toy wizards at the time casting grail spells and shit. We never gonna run out.
You're never gonna stop doing that. You're never
gonna stop. He's never gonna stop.
But you know,
don't stop, won't stop. Get it to me. Oh yeah.
YouTube doesn't lie. It's so easy to go back in the archives, in the computer access
the Wayback
archives
Machine.
2 years in the past. Time traveling back into YouTube is fun.
Here's the thing, Denobi. I don't think it's too late for Sideshow if they decide they want to come back to Comic-Con, right? Because at this point, for Sideshow, right, they're just taking a break.
Doesn't matter though. It does not matter.
But here's the thing though. They've been. We all know they're hurting. All right.
Yes.
We all know they're hurting. At this point, they see it's financially better for them to do the Sideshow Con, and that's fine. I think that's okay. Maybe just to take a break before they go back to Comic-Con.
Yeah, I don't want Sideshow Look, I'll make it clear. I don't want Sideshow Collectibles to go away and be at the mercy of Toys Poo-Poo Land. I don't. That's not what I want. I like to analyze things. I like to understand and. Ultimately, my main mission is to curate my collection. How can I manage and curate my collection to the best I can, right? Smart, financially, economically. If I know that I can save $50 on a said figure by just sticking around waiting for 6 months, well, shoot, I'm going to do it. I'll give you a perfect example. I talked about on my stream last night that, one of the things I canceled was that Mysterio Iron Man. Well, speak of the devil, now isn't he like a daily deal on today's daily deal? The Mysterio Iron Man?
Yeah, he's been a daily deal for like 2 months already.
Yeah. So, but this
That's how I got mine.
I think it's like 25% off though. It's like a generous.
Yeah. It's been the second time, 25%.
So
that's how I got mine the first one.
And collectors are still kind of sour over the bargain bin, but they also need to understand that, you know, times are changing and we're entering this generation of waitlist full, and you can't play that coupon clipping game like I was, because I saved a mint, Nate. You know, I saved a mint last year.
Oh yeah, I know. You showed me the details.
Yeah, and I can't play that game anymore moving forward. Otherwise, I'm gonna get punished by history. All right, I have to stay on the course. I can't get distracted by tchotchkiness, right? And
but you know, Denobi, the one thing I'm gonna miss though, if Sideshow doesn't return to Comic-Con, I'm gonna miss videos just like this that you've done at the cons.
Yeah,
this is the videos I'm gonna miss, because I've watched almost every Comic-Con video you've done.
Most people do, and then they go back and they archive it. It's something that always gets referenced back because I gather so much B-roll footage. So it's always referenced. My shit always go, even throughout the years. They're like, hey, what was shown, you know, in Hot Toys 4 years ago? Well, you know, I caught a lot of B-roll footage, so let's see what we can search on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I mean, as far as New York Comic-Con, the only thing that's on B-roll footage on Denobi stream is me and Loco. So Sideshow wasn't there.
Yeah, because that was like what, the first con in New York since the whole
when they
so yeah, it you know, it was like, all right, surprise, they didn't show up. That was like the first time they didn't show up.
But then they didn't show up last year.
And they didn't show up last year because
they were at San Diego Comic-Con last year, though.
They were
not Star Wars, but not the New York Comic-Con.
Not the New York Comic-Con, and I think I know why. It's the travel, it's the budget, it's the spacing, it's the people you have to get to haul this stuff. It costs money to get all this crap over there, and to do
the managing company there too is also more. They also charge more than the San Diego organization. It's managed by Reed Pop.
Reed Pop
out
of Connecticut.
They're just more aggressively more expensive.
Their taxes,
their
taxes are high, baby.
Yeah,
and so it's easier for them to just have their own studio, do everything through there, and have us see it through 4K blast. You know, their version of 4K blast, which is not like, you know, the way you 4K blast, because you are able to zoom in and get us nooks and crannies that we would see, like if there's any paint defects or if they see a stitching out of place, you know what I mean? They won't show us that. They're like, okay, we can't touch this figure because we were told not to. That's what we get.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss these.
I mean, think about it. So let's say let's say Hot Toys sends Sideshow another flex piece like the M1 Fighter. Do you think that the Sideshow team is going to get shots like this?
Hell no.
Probably not. No,
because they've let go all the people who know how to do proper shots, or the people have left because.
Well, that's not even battle. He collects Funko Pops. I don't have time for that nonsense.
Oh! Do I feel a contract brewing? I will do the details. Contract brewing.
Oh, YouTube Hot Toy War.
Dunking.
Boxing match.
He's probably buried in Funko Pops.
Dude, I can't even imagine you know how YouTube now, you know, the YouTube influencers, they do the boxing matches now.
Yeah.
You imagine Hot Toy influencers boxing matches.
Oh my god.
Boxing match? No, MMA. Let's do it. Combatives.
What are you talking about? You want a boxing match? I got a boxing match for you, okay? I got a boxing match for you.
Loco, we're not in Canada.
Toy Store.
Loco, it's not Boxing Day. We don't live in Canada.
With shipper boxes as equipment, all the shipper boxes, you have them as equipment. Yeah.
Yo,
listen. There you go.
He has an army of shipper boxes.
Boxing match, baby. What a boxing match.
Clipper King versus Justin, bro. No.
Oh my god.
Get the OG out. Get Clipper King out, bro.
I miss Clipper, bro.
In the red corner, making his triumphant return, the Clipper King.
The Nobi versus the Pods go first. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, damn.
Oh, my God. But, dude, like, honestly, like, I'm going to miss it because it's not like I've seen everything that Denobi's done. Like, it was Denobi that got me into Comic Cave Studios, which is Play Imaginative for the 1/12 scale Iron Man stuff, which got me into that led me more into Hot Toys, because it's not just that I saw. I saw more Hot Toy stuff. I saw the what was it?
Optical versus
which
Nate.
one was that?
I'll do that one. Yeah, Optical versus Nate. Yeah, I'll do that one.
Oh, that'll be funny. That'll be funny. But we saw all the good stuff. You know what I mean? If there was something that was new, hot, and popping, you know, you wouldn't hesitate to go in and ask for an interview and ask the hard questions that no one else asks. So it's going to be sorely missed this year, and they better do something, because look at that square space just for that one vehicle. Look at that. Look how big it is, dude. That looks like me if I had short hair again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about here.
Oh my God, Nate versus a Sideshow ladies.
They can't even swing the Sideshow chicks anymore on the floor. So I don't.
I think they're scared.
Yep. Oh, 8-bit flea. What color Crayola? I can't even talk. What color Crayola do you want? Yellow or red?
No, give him the red. I love the
red.
reds. Give him the reds.
Red.
And again,
red,
I'm like the only, and I can give him that joke. No one else can. Wink, wink.
So
City Riders.
I knew it. I knew 8-bit was a red guy. I knew it.
Yep.
Yeah. So Denobi, do you think they will come back? Like, this is just a break year.
I think they will come back. I just don't think they're going to come back in their glory. They're going to be more of an empty shell. It's not going to be like the Phoenix Rising. It's going to be they're going to come back broken and hollow and a smaller booth, and probably just
it won't be as grandiose. That's what you're saying.
It'll be the NECA booth that last year's Comic-Con, right?
Yeah.
Because Comic-Con screwed up. Remember that, Loco, when we were trying to get the script signed?
Oh my God.
No, and here's the thing. Oilers built on commission an item for NECA.
Yeah.
New York Comic-Con screwed up NECA's booth so bad. NECA did not have the space to display Oilers Workshop Back to the Future 3 diorama. It had to say on the shipping, like, receiving bay.
I like that one. We'll be like, get all the fights and bodies. I need to customize these.
Oh man, are you kidding? You'll show up throwing me Marvel Legends and Black Series. Come on now.
8-bit's a combat vet. He's like, I ain't gonna fight you. I'm just gonna distract you so I don't have to do it.
Yeah, okay. No one's seen his collection. Why not post it on social media?
Oh, come on, Denovi. We're all just having fun.
I know we are too, but you know, there's a lot of my point is that there's a lot of faking posers out there. So that's what we're in right now. That's the environment we're in right now. We're still pointing fingers why with the collapse and the rebirth of Hot Toys and where we're at. So
and
why we'll never run out of Toontown Ahsokas and Moff Gideons. Everybody swore they wanted fucking Moff Gideon 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, I wanted at a discount. At a discount.
But the 8-bit Flea does have a collection though. That's true. 8-bit Flea, he's a real one. He's a real one.
What did Mace Windu say? What was Mace Windu's quote?
What?
So they say.
So they say. No, 8-bit Flea does have a collection.
So they say.
No, he does. He doesn't flaunt it like most folks.
I think 8-foot might be in no 311.
That's like this other cat Will Foxification says he has a collection, and you got to see his 1 minute room tour.
To be fair, Will flaunted, so and he did.
I mean, are we gonna set standards and verification? No.
It's just that the community didn't feel it was top notch at that point.
No.
But that was a community that felt that, so that's what happened.
Hey Nate, I think I found our way to the millionaire. I'll start coordinating celebrity MMA matches.
You know, I just saw one where Mr. Mom versus Will.
I know. We could actually sell tickets to that.
Oh my god,
dude! That just reminded me of MTV Celebrity Deathmatch. I missed that show, bro. I missed that show.
And then it came back for a little bit of run. Yep.
For a little bit. But oh man.
Yeah. I was gonna bring up the other Comic-Con video.
Which one?
I think this is last year's, right? I think this is last year's one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Star Wars? Something? No, wait.
That's the year. That's where
Celebrations, is it not?
No, this is San Diego. They showed a lot of good shit on this one.
Yeah, they did. Oh my god, I gotta slow this one down. Shoot.
They showed. Look at that. They had Toontown there. They had Clone Wars, Darth Maul, all of the Bad Batch.
Yes.
Are you collecting this whole Bad Batch, or is that a bad idea?
I am.
No, I am too. So
I'm getting it.
I've already got Echo and Hunter, and I've got the other 3 on pre-order. Crosshair's already waitlisted, and apparently he's actually going to have real leather in his holster and his equipment.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first season.
Yeah, I think the first season was great. So,
and they got my boy Rekka. So, like I said, once Rekka comes out, I'm going to pre-order. So I got him.
Now, because it's such a big event, and with Sideshow not being there, it just means I'm going to focus on the other toy manufacturers. So I'm under the impression, and the rumor is that there's going to be a couple of Haslabs being presented. So I'll just pick up more B-roll footage on that. NECA. Oh, you know who's going to be a big player there this year? McFarlane is making bank. With
really? McFarlane's going to be there? Damn.
Well, wow. I mean, to jump on that, last year at New York Comic Con, Todd McFarlane, he did 4 separate sessions where he just gave out autographs for free. You just had to sign up and be on the list. He was like, he put out such a social presence for not only him, but the company. Like, that is what Sideshow is missing by not going there. He put out his presence. He put out his name. He put feelers out. He told people, hey, we got things coming. He did interviews. He talked about, collecting baseballs, all from New York Comic Con. And part of what he did was an investment for now.
Yeah.
And again, that's what you're getting at. Sideshow's losing that.
Mattel is going to be there too. Mattel has a big presence on the show. Hasbro, NECA, McFarlane,
Bandai
Namco will be there. You may even see the Ecto One Afterlife there on the show floor. Yeah, I'm supposed to. Huh?
Oh, through Bluefin and Bandai?
The Bandai and Namco, didn't they change their name? Aren't they Bandai Namco or something like that? They're no longer using the word Bluefin, but it's
they're not using Bluefin.
Yeah,
Namco.
But
that's why I said that they did something.
Yeah, but they should, because I'm still friends with the marketing manager there at the Irvine office, and he did tell me that the Ecto One Afterlife is slated to drop at their offices first or second week of June, and I'd be more than welcome to tape it. And he's invited me there before, but the problem is I'm not a big fan of that Gundam anime stuff that the company typically sells more.
Gundam.
Gundam, yeah, Gundam. That
we say Gundam, but it's pronounced Gundam.
Is it
Gundam?
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
What I mean.
Yeah, but yeah. I'm jumping on with you. Like at last year's New York Comic Con, I was just like, why is, and again, no offense, but we were jumping like, why is there so much Bandai here? Literally, like a quarter of the con is anime. You know what?
Yeah,
I know what anime is, but I'm not huge into that. I didn't grow up on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And it was literally, it wasn't New York Comic Con. It was Anime Con, just with the New York Comic Con name. Because usually at the same time, or at least in 2019, there was a separate Anime Con that ran concurrently with New York Comic Con, but also got like some side love. But they were on separate buildings on the property. But it's like they just merged. Yep.
Look what you've done, Denobi. Look what you've done.
It's Bandai Namco. I just verified the name. What?
No, you make the folks say, "God damn!"
I'm not putting that much effort to care about the IP. I don't. It's been. I don't.
Bandai
Anyway,
Namco,
the guy invited, all of that anime stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, you can come and you can show." I'm like, "No, I'm interested in Ghostbusters. I'm interested in the afterlife. I don't care about these other products and like One Piece Odyssey and all these little. No, it does nothing."
Another thing I'm gonna miss too is that watching all these fans coming in just to see the bombastic, the gloriousness of these displays. Like we won't see that with Sideshow Con. Sideshow Con, they might bring an influencer or two that are nearby, but honestly, that they did it last year, but they had an influencer pop in for the statues portion.
And I'm glad you actually just brought that, because Hasbro's now doing that too. Because they just yesterday did a Transformers, like product panel, and now they're actually bringing in social like media influencers that are big on like TFW 2005 and on Facebook. They're bringing in, basically the same people that we are, but just on the Transformer side. Hasbro's bringing those people in now to do like panels, unboxings, reviews. So it's shifting the narrative a little bit. So I mean, and again for Hasbro specifically, like I'm not going to New York Comic Con, but I am going to Boston Fan Expo.
Yeah.
In the last couple Boston Fan Expos, again, because Hasbro's only a 30-minute drive, they've been actually unveiling like the first person prototypes to be seen in general public of Haslabs. Like they in 2001 they did Victory Saber. So, and again, they might actually unveil, they'll show the Haslabs for you to bid on, but the actual first in-person view of the prototype molds will probably be in Boston.
You think Sideshow should do something similar for the Hot Toys portion, bringing the influencers that are close by? Like, they don't have to bring everybody and their mother, just, do you think they should do that?
I think they should bring in actual fans. Like, and again, I'm not talking about like...
What, Denobi?
I'll never get an invite from them.
Well, I graciously accept Denobi's invite that he's not going to accept, and Nate does too.
No, you don't get it. They would probably never extend an invite to me. They would probably extend it to someone like Justin's Collectible that can play.
No. Justin, they're at war. Like they've literally have cease and desist against each other.
Then it would be the other two influence. Then it would be Shartimus or Optibotimus if they're still in the game. I don't even know if they're even collecting Hot Toys.
I think.
Optibotimus. I don't think so. I don't think
Sean has a family now, so he's out.
Somebody left the game.
Sean Long's gone. He's out.
He has a baby now. His wife has him on restrictions now. It's you can't buy action figures.
And we're aging ourselves very badly now.
Jeddah won't. I hear Jeddah is in bad blood with Sideshow as well. So Jeddah's not happening.
Listen, I'll do it, and I'll pose him up too. Just give me one in hand, and let me see how it feels.
Hey, Sideshow, remember we were at the 2019 Comic-Con party together.
It hurts.
We had fun. I'm still loving.
So think about this. Just think about the brands who benefited from Sideshow being there. Sort of like when you plant a forest and all the animals get to benefit from the forest. I'll give you a perfect example that comes to mind. X06. X06 had presence in last year's San Diego Comic-Con due to the assistance of Sideshow Collectibles. That's where they had like 7 or 8 prototypes on display. X06. Now, with Sideshow not being there, how will X06 have presence this year?
Paramount.
The fuck is that? What are you talking about, Don? You're killing me here. Paramount. What?
I'm trying. I'm just.
I'm not talking about Discovery and Afterlife. And
no. Again, they're trying. Like again, from what I've seen, again from Old Post or whatever, they were trying to get in with, again because of what Star Wars with Paramount. Paramount Plus and all of the shows and all that.
You're implying that X06 is going to have presence on Paramount.
They were potentially trying to, yes.
Yeah, everybody's saying the only person left is Nate. Yo, Daddy chills, all right? Daddy chills, all right? Like, come on. We don't even know if Sideshow will be pulling that off.
You know,
you never know. They
the
might just do their own thing,
right? Queen Studios doesn't have a booth there. InArts won't have a presence there. X06 won't have a presence there. Hot Toys won't have a presence there. Mondo will. Mondo got their shit in order.
Yeah.
Actually, Mondo has a rich daddy. Do you know who their daddy is? Funko Pops bought out Mondo tees.
Oh,
yeah, because Funko Pops saw the blood in the water. I'm like, oh, this vinyl landfill shit isn't going to carry us anywhere. We need to diversify our portfolio.
He said, "Yeah, we need to diversify." I was telling a couple of my friends that who collect Funkos. I'm
look,
like,
everybody knows it. Yeah,
landfill,
look, he got it in the comments. It is Funko. Funko is the rich daddy to Mondo. So, and good for them because again, the Funko vinyl landfill. Wasn't there an article in the news? They're like they had to bury like
they had to bury stock. They had to bury the stock that they had in the warehouse.
Well, the thing is, so what happened was Funko went through what Sideshow went through during the pandemic. They overbought. They overbought, and not only Funko and Sideshow, but Wizards of the Coast, Magic the Gathering Magic the Gathering, Pokemon also went through X's amount of batches that were made, and they thought that the thing is that the numbers were inflated to the point where they saw a wrong future going forward, and that's what happened. The numbers did not meet up the demand going forward after the pandemic. So, and it happened to everybody. It didn't happen just to Sideshow. It happened to Funko. It happened to Wizard of Coast. Yeah, a lot of companies went through this.
Oh my God, Iron Studios. My God, can they produce schlock like they're like Grumman. You throw water on Iron Studios and they produce like tons of Loco. These cats These cats just keep making statues just out of their ass. They can't not stop producing shit. They need to slow down.
I know be the same characters too.
They got the same characters from different poses, squatting, spread eagle, everything. Iron Studios.
Twerking.
Hey, Sour Universe. I know you're late, but yeah. Sideshow won't be at Comic-Con.
Well, and again, I don't know if this was confirmed, but I heard through the rumor mills, apparently Sideshow is leasing or subletting their space. Nope. So apparently it's the thing is they're paying the money, but they're also...
I got insider into the Freeman managing company. They are not allowed to do that. They forfeited their spot, and there's 3 separate companies. And I had the company's name, and I forgot to write them down. I just couldn't have any printouts or anything. All I was able to grab was a screenshot. And the companies that are occupying Sideshow's spot, I didn't recognize them. So
again, so then it's just rumor.
Yeah, but I will cover. I will when I'm on the floor. I'm gonna when I live stream off the floor. I'm like, I go look at these cats who took over Sideshow, the new occupants. On the Heights, Sideshow Heights block. Look at occupation. What are you guys selling? We're selling Funko Pops. Where Sideshow used to be.
You know what's funny? I seen this statue in person in Manhattan, and
last year, right?
With no. I saw it in person this year, like literally like about 3 weeks ago, in person in the store. This specific statue.
What did he say? Jazz Inc. will be at look. If Jazz Inc. ever enters U.S. soil, they'll probably be arrested on the spot for all of their crimes against humanity.
Honestly, I would want Jazz Inc. at Comic-Con so I could just watch the video and stream of the Nobi meeting.
He wouldn't be allowed. All the customs and ports that he's broken, all the laws he's broken, and all the piracy acts.
Well, remember he's licensed. He is licensed now. He's licensed. He's licensed
on WB. He's still producing Star Wars merch.
He can still make it. He can still make it.
Look,
for Comic-Con.
No, Nate, those Disney Inquisitors will come after his ass. They'll take him back. The Disney Inquisitors?
What? Disney Inquisitors?
Disney Inquisitors led by the mouse.
The minute he lands in Orlando at Disney Town, Mickey will come in with a dark robe with the Disney Inquisitors. Handcuff his
Mickey. They call him Darth Mouse.
Oh my God!
One good deed does not erase, the years of crimes against it.
Come on, you got to give it to Jazz Inc. They are licensed with WB, so
sure,
it's possible.
Sure, but
they might be at Comic-Con.
He's still producing Disney merch. You don't mess with the mouse. Go. Why don't you go talk to the Governor DeSantis in Florida? See how he's doing over there. Mickey and the gang around the round table. Oh, we're gonna teach him all that.
Oh, Burt Reynolds on the Pontiac Trans Am.
Goofy. Go swing by DeSantis' house at 1 a.m.
I've been hearing
watch Goofy. Watch Goofy showing up. You're messing with my buddy,
Nah. Goofy's gonna go. Goofy's gonna do one of these. He's gonna look at the floor and see what Mickey did.
I'm gonna tell you something. There's a reason why they had Donald Duck as an emblem during those World War II bombers. Donald Duck with brass knuckles is not a pretty picture. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Don't mess with the dog, boy. I tell you what.
Yo, back to Goofy.
Donald Duck. Look, took down the Axis of Donald Duck helped win the war. Don't make no mistake.
No, it was Popeye. It was Popeye.
No, Popeye was working the commissary for the boys. Popeye was not out in the trenches. It was Donald. They had Donald out there. Yeah.
Gee whiz!
Donald Duck and his little bitch girlfriend. What's his name? Daisy. Oh boy. Daisy.
What's his name? Daisy. Wow.
She was working the boys for morale.
Okay. I gotta throw Daddy Chill on that one. Yeah. Where's my Daddy Chill? Dear Lord Denobi.
Donald was clear bunkers.
My yard.
Wait.
All of you.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that? Get everybody out of my
yard.
What the hell is that?
Oh God, Denobi. Shoot, man. I can't take you anywhere, man.
No, man. Talking about, all of a sudden Jazz Inc.'s produced one miracle out of the failed experiments, and then
it's a start, right? It's a start, though.
I guess
you gotta give it to him. That's a start.
So they say. Where's that meme? I need my Mace Windu meme, boy. That's so they say. Isn't he not the chosen one? So they say. I don't know. Anakin ended up backstabbing everybody in the end anyway. So.
Literally, right?
Damn it, Denobi. Let's see. So, what time is it? Oh my God,
8:10.
Shoot. Let me see. Do I have one more question for Denobi? Because we already talked about it. How you feel about the K Enforcer Droid, Denobi? I know you mentioned it on your stream. How many are you picking up? You just picking up one or two?
I got 2 pre-order. It was a day one pre-order, and I popped 2 in the quantity. So I should have first knowledge when they start to ship from Sideshow. I'm getting 2. I want 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to God, I hope they don't arrive in Grail, meaning they're not double the price. Are they even climbing in the secondary? Because I want to hack them. I'm going to solder. I want their lights, their eyes lit up all the time. Yeah. So.
Let me look up Enforcer Droid real quick. KX.
Yeah.
They just sold out. They just sold out from Big Bad.
Yeah, they're sold out everywhere, right? The KX, they're sold out, waitlist full. And
well, they just sold out on Big Bad tonight when we mentioned they still had a few left.
Yeah. Blame Don Pratt for that one.
Yeah.
So they're reaching the 400 right now. The KX Enforcer Droids are reaching the 400 right now.
See, that's starting to and what's the retail price? Like 280?
289.
Yeah. So these are going to be the new $500 droids by the time they start shipping from Sideshow, because they're sold out everywhere. So until Big Bad, I don't know if I want to damage them now. I don't like my original K2 droid. I mean, he has top-notch luxury in the Boardwalk Palace over here. I just don't even want to, right? There's certain figures I don't want to hack into, but the KX Enforcer droids just look bad. I love the weathering, everything about them, the paint application, the weathering looks really, really, really cool. So I can't wait to get both of them. And the Geonosis droids haven't shipped yet from Sideshow either.
No, they're not. No, wait, no, not yet. No. They're still. I still haven't gotten any shipping notification for mine yet.
And
so, no.
Cyborg was a day one pre-order. We haven't gotten Cyborg from DC yet, so I don't know what's going on.
And we got news on the chat that the Kings of Forces droid is also getting hit with delays being shipped out.
Oh,
yeah. So
1 month at least.
Yeah.
Damn.
So be prepared, guys. Be prepared. There might be some opportunity for you to make this purchase, right? With the wait list full, if you're on the wait list, made a website with you on that one, guys. Because this is getting up there in price. It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah. Because like I'm on the wait list for the R5 at Sideshow. I don't even have one guaranteed yet.
Damn it, Denobi, should have seen my. That was. I feel bad, man, because because you didn't see my community post, man.
Yeah, that's going to be expensive. If I don't get picked by Sideshow, the R5 is going to be an easy $300 to $400 on the secondary market. Easy, easy. And that'll be my. And if I can't get it through Sideshow, I will be forced to purchase one through the secondary. I won't have a choice because it needs to come home.
So Ash stays with a $2 super chat, y'all. Denobi, please, another Mickey Mouse.
Well, I get it doesn't work like that. Mickey just doesn't come out when he wants to.
Just think of Jazz Inc. and them, reaching the port.
Who's
monologuing Mickey?
Who's in Mickey's posse? It's Donald,
Goofy, Pluto, which Daisy,
Eeyore, and Piglet.
Yeah,
Winnie the Pooh,
Pete.
Yeah, I can see Mickey visiting DeSantis in the middle of the night, and it's like Mickey would say something like, "Sire, you're taking our government access away. Goofy, let's show him. Show him. split his kneecaps." Like Joe Pesci. Remember Goodfellas? No,
yep.
my brother. No. Whoa, you're doing me. Oh, motherfucker. Goodfellas style. Remember when Joe Pesci saw his brother in the grave?
No, not like that. No, he's still alive. He's still alive.
You're too much of a liability to Santos. Teach you how it's done here in O-Town. Meeting.
Oh shoot!
Oh God, we're gonna get a freaking cease and desist from the freaking administration tomorrow. And then we're gonna tell them we got this at Walmart.
Mickey, yeah, I could just see Mickey. You're telling me that I can't do what now? What? No, see, that's not how it works here. You see?
Oh God! All right, guys, that's it. We're ending the stream, and oh my God!
Is it late? Did we exceed?
He's got to work. He's got OT for more HTs.
You got to. I'm telling you, boy. This waitlist era, boy. This is taking a toll on everybody.
I've been working a lot, man. So I have been working a lot. Just sacrifices. Then work is just offering overtime for me. So I'm like, I'll take it. I'll take it at this point. Yeah.
Happy birthday again to Ash.
Yep. Do what must be done. Do what must be done.
Yeah, do what must be done. All right. Yeah. Oh, that's another one. That's another good clip. You have hate. Show no mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Nate, you need another one. I like those odds.
I like those odds. Yeah, Mandalorian. Good.
That's the classic Mando you got there, right, Loco? That's the best car.
This is the Beskar deluxe version that comes with the Pram. It was like 40% off.
I'm telling you, they're giving away this stuff.
I got it.
That's the other one too. I know that's the other one that they'll never get rid of. That they can't get rid of. That one and a few others. Yeah. But Nate, I'm telling you,
dude, it's a good one. And the thing is, I got him before.
What's happening, Denobi? What are you saying?
No, the Clone Wars have begun, man, and I'm digging the Clone Wars pilot, trooper, anything Clone Wars, man. Bring it on. I want more. I want more of the troopers. Bring it on.
Yeah.
I'm even trying to take some of the helmets and kind of tweak them so they can be different. See?
Yeah, you put
variants,
scopes on it,
modernizations.
Trying to do little model. Yeah, I'm trying to do variants on them because I love this era. I love this. Is this the Phase 1 helmet, right?
Yes, Phase 1. My favorite. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
Rocketeer, baby.
Too.
Yeah.
The Rocketeer, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got the camera and the rangefinder. Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. I have Rex with all that. Oh, like yes.
Yeah.
He needs all of it on.
Yeah, I went on eBay and people who don't like these helmets, you can get them cheap for $30, and I'm like, I'm just gonna pick up more.
You got
that way, when some of the clone troopers go on to heavy 25, 30, whatever, I can swap out the helmets and I can build more of this era trooper. So
yeah.
Hey, Denobi, before we go, real quick. So I did a little bit of back searching.
What is that?
Sith Trooper. The actual.
Sith Trooper.
And apparently, I've been told I've got the special edition.
Yeah, the
it's the
special
red
edition
box.
Comic-Con box. Yeah.
Oh, I have that one. That's a Comic-Con box, right?
Yeah.
I guess so. I had no idea.
Yeah.
No, I bought this from a friend, and I'm like, okay.
I have that one. Yes, I bought it. I bought it the year The Last Jedi came out, and everybody was like taking a dump on the film, and it was a show side exclusive, meaning you would pick it up from San Diego Comic-Con. And I have it. I have that one. Is it worth it? I don't even know. I've never checked its price.
It went up a bit during the high seas days, during the Rise of Skywalker, hype. But I don't think that particular box is going high right now because people don't like
more. Yeah, like $50 above its retail.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a good price for it. I gave my friend a few extra bucks because hey, it's my friend. So. Yeah, but I mean, I'm happy with what I paid for it. So,
cool.
The Comic-Con box, you still pick it up for like $20.49. So, yeah, it's some of them you can still some of these are in Comic-Con, but you can still pick one up for Hong Kong and then one here. You're gonna be paying about retail $300, even with the nice red box.
Yeah.
I did not pay $300. So I didn't pay close to that. So
No, then you got a good deal then. Shit, you got a good deal then, Don. Yeah.
So you'll be able to pick these for retail, and the box is nice. But anyway, guys, we got to end the stream. Denobi, thank you for coming in and giving us the damn laughs, dear Lord. You killed me on the freaking impressions, dear Lord.
We'll do it.
Wow.
It must be done.
Man, I have thank you guys. Remember, we're just collectors trying to make our way in this freaking guys. They made a weapon with you always. And guys, I have a bad feeling about this one. Dear Lord.
The General's command ship is dead ahead. Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.